Hello, welcome to the Business Startup Show. My name is Abel Ohene-Akwe. When a young man started 4 years ago to try his hands on forex trading, little did he know that he had landed on a gold mine. On my show today is a gentleman who is the CEO of a company. I'll be introducing him to you in a minute, but before that, let's take our first breather. Are you looking for where to invest your money for the best return? Hebron is a forex fund management company which trades on the biggest markets in the world, the forex market. At Hebron, we make sound analysis of the markets and trade.
Our offer, My Share Account, a pooled fund which offers you 5% monthly return on your invested amount. Multi-account manager account. This is a managed account which gives you full control over your funds and offers you up to 10% monthly return on invested capital.
We'll get on board and discover the amazing returns the forex market has to offer. Hebron.
We promise, we deliver.
Simbin's Furniture Clearance Sale has started. Buy any 2 rooms and get 1 executive swivel chair for free. Save from 35% to 50% on selected items. For living room top grain leather package, you get 1 to 3 seater, 1 to 2 seater, 1 armchair, 1 center table, 2 coffee tables, 2 table lamps, and 1 free area rug. Bedroom package comes with Sealy Posturepedic mattress, the best in the world. Available are Swarovski crystal chandeliers and beautiful, unique decorative items. For your beautiful furniture with quality, style, and uniqueness, see Simbins first. Contact us 0244 667 790 or 0302 764 175. Welcome back from the break. As I said earlier on, a young gentleman decided to try his hands on forex trading. 4 years on, he runs a company which has over 400,000 Ghana cedis worth of funds. He runs all under a forex fund company. My guest for today is Joel Ishan, who is the CEO of Hebron Invest. Welcome to the show, Joel.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you very much for gracing the show. You are really hard to catch these days.
Yes.
So how's been business?
So far so good. I mean, despite the ups and downs, we're still on. Good.
Okay. I would want to really know what the ups and downs of the business is. But now in town, I see a lot of forex fund, people trying to lure people to get into the forex markets. Is this the new era of financial business, forex?
I wouldn't say it's so new, but let's say the Ghanaian market is now getting opened to this investment avenue. They are now getting used to this terrain of investment. So I think they are catching on with the hype, and a few years down the line, we should see forex trading getting more popular in our system.
Okay, so as a layperson, if I should ask you what forex trading is and how it's different from a typical forex bureau transaction, what would you say?
Well, forex trading is not so different from the forex bureau. I mean, everyone is taking part in this forex trading in one way or the other. If you have your dollar, you go to the bureau, you change to CD. You are in one way or the other participating in this forex trading market. But what we do is more leveraged, and it's on an international platform. So it has the potential to yield more. Yes, and it's quite bigger on the international market than on the forex bureau. But altogether, it's part of this market.
So here it's $1 trillion market daily.
Yes.
That's a lot of money. Where is this money coming from?
Well, the forex market has quite a number of players. We have institutional traders. We're looking at the banks. We have the Bank of America, Bank of Japan. I mean, we have the banks worldwide, all trading. We have companies that are looking to hedge positions against inflation, and all these players are on the market. We have the speculators, traders like myself and a million others around the world who might be on this market. So it's quite a number of people, a lot of people, and hence $5 trillion goes through this market every day. I mean, it's amazing, but it's real and it's happening.
And you can make a lot of money, you can lose a lot of money on
Oh,
that.
yes. It's a leverage market. So you have the potential to make good money, and you could also lose.
All right, before we get into how you can make money, because You have about 400,000 or 500,000 worth of funds that you handle at the moment. So
Yeah.
we'll be delving deeper into how you're able to manage that and make good money, returns on that money. I know that you did aeronautical engineering in Ukraine.
Yeah.
So how the diversion from somebody doing engineering to somebody who's now a Forex guru?
Well, I mean, going to school down the line, it's I studied in Ukraine, like you rightly said, and in Ukraine, students are not allowed to earn. And as a young student, I mean, you're up and coming, you want to do something. And in a country where you're not allowed to work as a student, I mean, it's difficult to make ends meet. So I was looking at what can I do as a young guy to at least subsidize for my tuition, I mean, books here and there. So I just started looking online, went into blogging, went into a couple of other places, and then finally I realized I was good in the Forex market. I ended up there, and hence the slight diversion. So this period that the whole business idea came up, I mean, trying to help other students, that's how the whole process started. I realized I wasn't in that soup alone. There were a couple of other students that couldn't earn as well. They were having problems with their tuition, pocket money. I mean, it was really tough. So I'm like, oh, there's a problem here. If I can solve that problem, well, there's a chance I could earn from that. So I just told the students, I mean, they even came to me seeing how well I was doing. They were like, oh, will you help us trade? We can see your trades are going so well. I said, okay, why not? So I started trading for them. Those were just my close friends, those around me. So I traded for them a couple of times. They were doing okay. And then, I mean, a friend of mine just spoke to me. He came and was like, man, this money you're letting go is a huge potential.
So you were trading for them for free?
For free, yeah. I mean, they were just friends, classmates, and church mates. I mean, so that's just how it started. A friend came to me. He said, this is a huge potential. Let's turn it into a business. So, I mean, I just dipped into my account, drew the little funds I had, made flyers, spoke to the directors of the school. We call them the pro-rectors. They said, okay, you can do that. I just shared flyers around in the universities, and then before I knew it, picked up steam.
So that's how Hebron Invest came into being?
Yes, that's how it
And you started, and you grew from how much to how much?
$100 per student or so. You could invest as little as $100. And then they were being paid daily. I mean, the financial markets and the banking system is more diverse. Yeah, it's very effective, and so it was easier to pay these students on a daily basis. Once the trade closes for the day, we were able to receive their returns and everything. So I mean, that's how come we were able to expand quickly within the period. So we're looking at, in a period of about 6-7 months, I think we're having close to about 80,000 to 100,000 portfolio from the students. You'll be surprised students have money. In Ukraine, we're doing 0.5% daily. Yes, we're doing 0.5% daily. That was amounting to about 10% a month. But then we're young, and we weren't looking at the cost involved with running a business. I mean, we hadn't looked into all that. So we started giving out virtually all the returns, and so getting down the line, we realized, oh, running a business is a whole new ball game. There are overhead costs. I mean, there are a lot of things that come into play. So we had to cut it at a point in time to about 5% a month, and we've maintained that progressively.
Okay, all right. So your story is simply amazing, and I want to really know more. And I think those at home also want to know more, especially about the Forex business and how you can make money out of it. We'll go for our first commercial break. When we come back, we delve more into Joel Ishan and his Hebron Invest business. Are you looking for where to invest your money for the best return? Hebron is a Forex fund management company which trades on the biggest markets in the world, the Forex market. At Hebron, we make sound analysis of the markets and trade.
Our offer, My Share Account, a pooled fund which offers you 5% monthly return on your invested amount. Multi-account manager account. This is a managed account which gives you full control over your funds and offers you up to 10% monthly return on invested capital.
So get on board and discover the amazing returns the Forex market has to offer. Hebron.
We promise, we deliver.
Mr. Rizana Numbishe Obesi Sawadrin.
Welcome back from the break. If you just joined us, we've been having a very engaging interview with the CEO of Hebron Invest. He goes by the name Joe Leshen. He's been talking about how he found the Forex market and how he learned on the job to create a fund now worth about 500,000 Ghana cedis. A young man in his 20s running that kind of fund. So, Joel, I mean, we were talking about how your experience there in Ukraine, and I think people sort of believed in you for them to be able to give even as little as $100 at that time. Well, I mean, if you're getting about 500,000 people, I mean, 500,000 worth of money, that means people are actually sort of warming up into the whole idea. So you decided, because you thought we weren't really establishing a passive income sort of lifestyle here in Ghana, so you opened up your doors to us. And how's the reception been so far?
Initially, I mean, the market is tarnished big time. I mean, you try marketing around and you get a lot of stories, some of them very disheartening, and you get people with some really downing stories. So, I mean, most of them were closed and it's difficult. So what we did was, I mean, of course, you have people, family and friends that obviously will trust you to start. And then slowly by word of mouth, it begins to spread. So you market not by, you meet someone and they just tell them, but then by word of mouth, and then over time, it starts spreading. So we started small that way. We went all out in the market. I mean, we had the stories, but we weren't taking back. We just kept on doing what we do. And knowing that over time, once people start earning consistently, obviously they'll talk about it, they'll hear about it, and then people will begin to loosen up. And then
I want us to go into the kind of products you offer. I know of the MAM account, which I've sort of researched into it, and it sounds very almost unbelievable. And that is the response probably most people would say. If you are promising somebody, let's say, even 5% a month, I mean, it's not done anywhere. So why should somebody trust you? But first, talk about your products.
Well, we have two major products. It's the MAM account and the MyShare account.
Good.
Usually, initially, at the onset of the business, we were looking to go strictly into the MAM account. The MAM offers you the opportunity to invest directly on the market. I mean, if you have your own funds, we help you set up an account. You have your username, you have your password, you have the trading software. We install it for you on your iPhone, on your Android phone. We have the app. You install, you're able to monitor your trade 24/7. You're able to see your daily returns.
You monitor the trades that you are doing, definitely. Right?
Yes, we have the other end of the platform. We initiate the trades, and then once the trades close, it's credited to your account, and you can see your balance grow
on a day-to-day
basis. Yes, so that's the MAM account. But for most brokers, they will even allow you to invest with as little as $100 or $200. And then you eventually lose it on the market because it's not a safe amount to start with. So we are looking at a very safe MAM account. So we had a startup of about $5,000 to get that MAM. And we realized people were interested, they wanted to come in, but the amount was too much because the MAM was more like less for microfinance companies, institutions, that wanted to get into that. Yes, so for them it's separate, yes. And we realized there were a lot of people that wanted to come in, so we set up the MyShare account, which allows you to invest with as little as 500 cedis, you can get on board. Now, the idea is if you have 500, another person has a 500, then we have kind of like a mutual fund there, a group fund, and then all of you can get onto the market. Yes, and then you kind of guarantee for each other, because if you bring only 500, it's peanuts in the market, but if you all come together, you have something substantial.
And what is the returns on that kind of?
They are earning about 5% a month.
5% a month?
Yes.
People are earning 5% a month?
They are earning 5% a month, but not for long. Not for long. We are giving out all the returns now because we are a young company.
We want to...
Yes, we want to give them the maximum they can enjoy out of it. So we are giving virtually all we are earning out to them.
But with a MyShare account, to the people, users, do they get to also monitor on a day-to-day basis how
they don't get to monitor, but if you request for a statement of the whole fund, yes, we can give you a statement of the whole fund.
Do you have any charges, COTs that you
not really on the MAM, on the MyShare account, but on the MAM, What we do is we take 30% of the returns that we make for you. So whatever returns we make for you, we earn 30%, you the client earn 70%. And with the My Share account, we look to make between 5 to 7% monthly. So we're able to offset our cost from the 2%. Yes, that counts.
Okay, so I want you to be clear on the MAM account. So do you have a fixed rate that you're going to earn monthly, so that if I'm on it, okay, I know it's going to be 10%, I'm going to get 7% of it, you get 3% of it?
Yes, we are looking at between 5 to 10%. It's not always this, the case, but then we look between 5 to 10%, sometimes 7, 8, 9, 10%. Now, the catch is not in the percentage that you are earning. The catch is in that MAM account is very flexible. I mean, once you see your returns today and you feel like, well, I need money, I want to make a withdrawal, you could do that. So it's very flexible. Unlike the My Share account, where you have to invest 500 CDs for a period of 3 months before you can have access to your funds. The MAM account allows you to take your returns as and when. But before you take your returns, of course, I get my 30%. Yeah, so.
Most definitely. I mean, it's exciting. The first time I heard about Hebron and met this young gentleman and spoke with him about how he's been able to grow his company, I was very astonished, because he knows what he wants, and he does it really very simply. You know, people talk about finance in a very, complex way, but he makes it very simple, and it's real. People are actually, earning these amounts. When we come back, I'm going to find out the other side of him. Probably that precipitates what he's doing now, right? After the break. Are you looking for where to invest your money for the best return? Hebron is a forex fund management company which trades on the biggest markets in the world, the forex market. At Hebron, we make sound analysis of the markets and trade.
Our offer, My Share account, a pooled fund which offers you 5% monthly return on your invested amount. Multi-account manager account. This is a managed account which gives you full control over your funds and offers you up to 10% monthly return on invested capital.
Well, get on board and discover the amazing returns the forex market has to offer. Hebron.
We promise, we deliver.
Simbin's Furniture Clearance Sale has started. Buy any 2 rooms and get 1 executive swivel chair for free. Save from 35% to 50% on selected items. For living room top grain leather package, you get 1 to 3 seater, 1 to 2 seater, 1 armchair, 1 center table, 2 coffee tables, 2 table lamps, and 1 free area rug. Bedroom package comes with Sealy Posturepedic mattress, the best in the world. Available are Swarovski crystal chandeliers and beautiful, unique decorative items. For your beautiful furniture with quality, style, and uniqueness, see Simbins first. Contact us 0244 667 790 or 0302 764 175.
Mr. Rizana Numbishe Obesi Sawadin.
Welcome back from the break. I have been interviewing Joel Eshan, and he's been talking us through his company, Hebron Invest, and how they've been able to marshal now up to 500,000 value, Ghana City value worth of funds. And it's a forex fund management company. So if you are out there looking for where to invest your money and get good returns on it, of up to about 5% a month, and I think they should be your alternative, because they are doing well. And he's been showing us how they're able to do that. So we're going to go into the final part of the interview. And before we go back to Hebron and find out how you guys do your trading and all the complexities around it, I want to find out what has been your inspiration all this while? What has been your inspiration? Do you have something that you fall on and rely on, especially when times are not as smooth?
I personally, I take great inspiration from the Bible, and I have a couple of scriptures that actually guides everything we do. We have an investment scripture that we follow on.
Can you share that? Definitely, I want to know that.
Okay, there's a scripture in Jeremiah that talks about investment. You'll be surprised that the Bible actually talks about investment. The first one is in Matthew. The Bible talks about the talents. The
The
five
parable of
talents.
the talents.
Yes, the parable of the talents. And then, actually, if you read the NIV, it says they went to trade with the money. The King James says, I've forgotten the text they use, but the NIV talks about trading. So we actually focus on that. And then what we do is 5% looks like a lot, but actually we scoop it in very little by little. The forex market has opportunity to make great returns, but then we look at making little consistent returns over time. And the Bible talks about it that in quick wealth, in Proverbs actually, in Proverbs 13, or 23, sorry, in Proverbs 23, it talks that quick wealth will soon vanish quickly, but then wealth gathered little by little over time is durable and will last. And that's what we do. We look to scoop little by little. So when the hurdles comes and then the tough time comes, we know that we have our anchor in scripture. So definitely we'll succeed.
Great. Yes. All right. So let's go back to Hebron. And what are you looking forward to maybe in the next 5 years? Accomplish.
Okay.
Would you be a 2 million, 3 million, 4 million fund that you are running, or you're thinking of diversifying and going to other areas too?
Oh, we'll definitely diversify, but 2-3 million, I think it's an understatement, but we'll get higher than that. But we definitely are looking to diversify. We are looking to help upcoming businesses that are viable. Of course, we'll look into them. If we see a potential there, we'll definitely help out.
Like invest or loan? What exactly do you want to do with them?
Yes, invest into them. Yes, invest into them. Not a loan per se. Yes, investing into them. So we are looking at that along the line, and of course we are looking at a forex trading school where we are actually looking to train graduates. I mean, the markets are choked. People are out there looking for jobs and everything. So we are looking to poach these bright students that some of them have a natural affinity to the market. Yeah. So after the training and all, if we see the potential there, we just keep them.
So what does it take to be a trader? Do you need some exceptional skills? Should you be able to foresee the future, or it's something you can really learn? Because I like money, so I'm thinking that if I see that it's doing well, I mean a particular currency is doing well, then I'm going to bet on it and all that.
Well, actually, it's not so much about the markets. You could know about the markets, you could have all the education and still lose on the market. I think the key to trading on this market, I said, is discipline. First, you need a system that you follow, and you must follow it to the core. It must be set in stone. You can't deviate from it. And you have to have discipline. You can't I can't overstate it. You need so much discipline on these markets because there are a lot of opportunities on these markets. You see it happening. I mean, every movement you see is an opportunity to make money. But then not all these opportunities are real ones that you have to take. So you have to have the discipline to sit back and look at money passing by and say, no, I'm not taking this. And wait till you think it's safe, and then you can enter the market. And then aside that, it's leverage trading, like I said, it's leverage. And leverage means, well, I could have $100, I want to enter the market, and my broker could leverage it, and then the 100 becomes a 10,000. Okay, so it's leverage trading, so you could make more, right? So if you get greedy and you want to make more, then you can quickly lose your $100. But what we do is we trade at a very minimum risk. We trade on a very low risk. I mean, you could potentially be making 100% of your money in a day, but we are looking to cut it off, and we are looking to make about 0.2 to 0.5% in a day. So that shows the extent of the risk. We cut the risk, and then we have a system, a trading system we follow. So I mean, that's the whole man. So everyone can be a trader, but you must know yourself as an individual, especially when it comes to getting a system for your trading. You must know yourself as an individual, and that system has to suit you. Whether you're going to be a long-term trader, you're going to be a scalper, you're going to be a swing trader, you must know what you do.
And what does it mean to be a scalper? I'll have to.
The market moves. If you should see a graph of the market, you see it moves in a sinusoidal way. Yes. So if you're a scalper, you are looking to, I mean, you are using highs, they say buy low and sell high, so you are looking to scope in between. If you're a swing trader, you are looking at maybe 2 or 3 days, you are looking at major or weekly pivot points, and then you're trading in between that range. So if you're a long-term trader, you're looking at going into the market maybe 3 months, 6 months. So you must know what you are. Are you patient? Can you sit behind the screen and be attentive and watch the graphs for about 3-4 hours at a stretch? I mean, if you can't, you shouldn't be a day trader. I mean, so you must know what your capabilities are as an individual, and your trading must suit that. Otherwise, you're going to be losing.
So, are you under any form of regulations from the BOG?
Yes, actually, we are not Bank of Ghana regulated. We are just traders. To be a trader, I mean, anyone can be a trader. But then we are not Bank of Ghana regulated. I work with Ghana Forex. They are Security and Exchange Commission certified broker. So I mean, that's where all our funds are. And then we trade from there.
So, with the experience that you have gone through, your trials and challenges and the successes you've been able to chalk so far, what would be your advice to a budding entrepreneur who is coming up? What should be the elements that you should be looking out for, so that he can become somebody who's not just a one-time, one-off, sort of company or anything, but able to sustain throughout?
First and foremost, well, I haven't been an entrepreneur myself for long, but then for the period where I've been, I realized that having a plan is always key. I mean, you can make plans in your head, but until you've actually written your plans down, it's not a plan. You need a roadmap to follow. I mean, the going can get really tough, and if you don't have, I mean, I have a plan. Actually, with my mom clients, I have about 4 clients, and we are looking to make them into millionaires in the next 4 years, and we've drawn a plan.
Wow.
So we are using the power of compounding. So yes, we are actually growing there, and I have the plan. It's a 45-month project. So I've drawn it really big, and it's pasted there. So I'm looking at this every morning, and I wake up with that conviction. So if you have a plan, you have a roadmap, it makes, although the going gets tough, you remind yourself every day that this is the road I'm flying, and then it kind of strengthens you. So if you're a young entrepreneur out there, and then the ideas are great and they can be in your head, but if you don't put them down on paper, it's not really a plan yet.
So where is your office located? Hebron Investment.
How
can someone contact you?
Committee 11 Rama. Yes, Tema, Committee 11. Rama Lane 1. Yes, when you get there, you can see a signboard pointing you right to our office. So.
And your website, your contact information, if somebody wants to find out more, especially about after saying all these, if somebody wants to know how they can invest their money into a fund like yours, so how would they be able to contact you?
You can visit our website on www.hebroninvest.com, and then if you want to pick up our numbers, I think there are a crawler down there. You could pick up our number from there, so you could give us a call.
By the way, Hebron Invest is our major sponsor. You know, that speaks volumes of the man here, because then he sees and touches into dreams of young aspiring entrepreneurs. When I discussed it the first time with him about the project, he was so open. He gave us some cash to run this program. So he's a man of many sides, and I think he's really looking at helping budding entrepreneurs out there. So if you see our adverts rolling, Hebron University is the man in charge, the CEO of Hebron University. So do you still have the Hebron Ukraine there?
Oh yes.
So you have two major...
Three. There's Hebron Australia as well.
Wow.
So there's a branch in Australia, there's one in Ukraine.
And you handle all of them?
Yes. But I have my right-hand man. I mean, they are doing a great job there. I don't foresee the administrative, but they do all that.
But you do the trading. They're good.
Do the trading behind the scenes, but yes.
It has been exciting having you on the show, and well, I've already had previous interviews with you, and I know a little bit about you. But having you on the show and you speaking about the challenges you've gone through and how systematic, and especially with the discipline aspect, I think people overlook that. You know, people want the shortcut way of making money and all that.
Right.
So that has been our interview for the day. Joel Shen, CEO of Hebron Invest, and we've been talking through his trajectory as a forex trader, and how he's been able to manage the fund. He's now worth about 500,000 Ghana cedis, and he's looking at actually making millionaires in the next 45 months from those who have the MAM accounts. And his advice to young and upcoming entrepreneurs: have a plan, stick to the plan. This has been the Business Startup Show. My name is Abel Onyakwe, and as always, be inspired to do. As sponsors, Mr. Reese Drinking Water, Grace Palace Boutique, Hub Accra, and AB Review.